and day tripper. We're talking about day trips into, let's go out in the country now. And there's more to farmers, you know, than muck and strange smells. I know that. I know quite a few farmers. And indeed, there's more to farmer Tom Roderick than pigs and ploughing fields. He's harvesting a career, you see, as a poet, and he's already published 3 books of verses. Along with his singing friend Andrew Jackson, both of these boys are from the Gower, incidentally. They do the pub rounds with their poems and songs, and joined us this morning to give us a taster. You're very welcome, both of you. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. Now then, Tom, one of your poetry books is called All Creatures Grunt and Smell. That's right.
That's right, yeah.
So many of the poems are about farm animals, aren't they?
Well, not mainly, but there are 1 or 2.
Yeah. Can you give us a verse?
I've got a dog that's never been beat. He's the fastest dog that ever will feet. Call out his name and give a little whistle, and he'll be off across that field like a nuclear missile. He's real clean, he's no flea bag, any fleas that he's had, they've all died a jet pack.
Now, you're a farmer out in Gower, aren't you?
That's right.
Squirrel Age, not far from Port Island.
That's right.
We mentioned that. Now, Andrew, what do you think of these verses, Tom?
Oh, they're great.
Yeah?
Tom writes a lot of comic stuff, but he also does a few serious poems as well.
Yeah.
And usually that's where I come in. He'll give me a serious piece of verse he's written, and I'll try and put some music to it and turn it into a song.
That's right. And generally concentrating on the serious ones.
Yes, and the serious ones.
Yeah.
I have a little problem that after I've been doing a few comic ones, if I try and burst into a serious one, everyone's waiting for the punchline. And they're...
That's right. That's always a problem, isn't it? Because they think, oh, Tom Roderick is always good for a laugh.
Yeah.
They don't think you have a serious, poignant moment at all. No, no. And out in the field, now and again, they come upon you, don't they?
They do. We find it dead cheap.
Well, yes. And close to nature as you are. So, what sort of reaction do you get in the pubs?
A mixed reaction. I mean, because we do a few serious songs and the comic side as well, it appeals to a lot of people. And they usually come up to us and make requests the next time they see us, if they see us in the pub, you know, that sort of thing.
When did you start writing poetry?
No, when I was in school. I can never remember not writing poems.
Have you plenty of time? Because farmers' lives are pretty busy, aren't they?
Well, when I'm doing boring jobs like rolling the fields or once we set the plough up or something like that and you're going along and you just keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
And your mind can wander, eh?
Have you heard of Dick Jones? You know, a very famous farmer in West Wales. Very famous on the Ulster Welsh language front, of course, as a judge of poetry and a poet himself. Now, he's a farmer, and he finds that words come to him, or sentences come to him, and he's got to write them down at the nearest spot. And he's got these sentences written all over his barns, and on corrugated iron. When, any spot. You have pencil and paper to hand, do you?
No, I try to memorize them, and then as soon as I get in down the farm, I rush in the house. My mother knows what I'm up to straight away, because got a pen,
Yeah.
you're not at it again, sort of thing.
It's like a dream, isn't it? Or a good idea you have when you sleep. Unless you write it down the
That's it.
first thing in the morning, gone.
Like sometimes if I'm out all day,
Yes,
I'll make it 3 or 4, and then by the time I get back, I can only remember one.
that's right.
And it's annoying, eh?
It is frustrating then, of course. Yeah. You'll have to have one of these posh new technological Japanese machines where you can talk into it.
I tried that once, all I got is the sound of the tractor.
All that muck and water about as well, and all that electricity, you have to be careful. Ever thought of, well, perhaps in the future, giving up farming to become a writer?
I don't think I'd give up farming, but if I could make enough money or got the right offer,
Yeah.
which would enable me to have somebody to keep an eye on the farm when I'm out doing whatever comes up, I might take up an offer like that.
How would you, Andrew? Do you think now, eventually, you never know, you see, these poems might be turned into songs, and the songs might become very, very popular, and then up from there.
That's right. I mean, when I first met Tom, I wasn't writing any lyrics myself. And he gave me a lot of material, which I then turned into songs.
Dozens of plastic bags over
Yeah,
the
big plastic Tesco bags with books and paper in it.
Yeah.
And well, we've been playing them ever since.
Good.
And when I started writing my own lyrics, and we used to slip in those songs when we can.
Great. Well, now it would be very appropriate, of course, to end this little chat with one of these farming songs. You got a guitar there? Where you found? There you are. Oh, you play the guitar as well, Tom?
Yeah, I just brought it to show.
Oh, yeah, you're like me. Just hold it there and look good.
No matter what your status, no matter what your station, the arrival of a plain brown paper parcel can ruin your reputation. Everyone will wonder what's wrapped up inside. The rumors will go around even if there's nothing to hide. For it's a well-known fact what evil things they carry. For those with little problems and no mind to marry. So if you send a parcel, no matter what your caper, have respect for the receiver and don't use fake brown paper. No matter what your status, no matter what your station, the arrival of a plain brown paper parcel can ruin your reputation.
Well then, yes, well, I have no experience of brown paper parcels myself at all. You believe that, you believe anything. Tom and Andrew, many thanks. Do all the very best to you in your writing in the future. I hope it goes on from here. And you, Andrew, with your songs as well. Serious, funny, or otherwise. Many thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.